know my turn coming. Right now, shit, my serve coming.
Mad again. So where you about to lose? Why you can't focus on yourself? Cause you too focused on how I'm moving. Which one of these bitches you pursue? Like, okay, that's the one he's screwing. Like, okay, bet that's what we doing. I'm like, you guessing, bitch, you whooping. With the extra shit you stupid. And you too messy, bitch, I knew it. But you expect me to be elusive, and I respectively can't do it. Take the best of me, you blue. But methamphetamine, you know what I'm saying, is it's best I keep it moving. Since you can't catch up with this coon. Shit.
We don't turn shit down, nigga. Pick that money up off the floor, nigga. Don't let it touch the ground, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? You stupid, nigga.
Damn. Yeah. A nigga will get clapped, we don't rap for some killers in the trap. We gorillas, we don't last like Mike Jack. I'm a pillar, putting Thriller on the ass. Grab a rental, I could bring 100 pillows if the cash hit the Skrilla and I spend it on the 900 horses in this motherfucking track. Fuck track mode, when you supercharge, you make the drag make it giddy up and smash off. Just spin around and blast off, with a fucking cash. With all these chippers out in fact, I made my knock way out and ran off. Fuck, you know I had y'all slim my ass. Before I sleep, I get my last off. On beef, I do the pass. Say the Reaper to go crash out. Had to run a trap house. I walk inside of one and see 4 niggas with they straps on they shit in that bitch. Everybody got it mapped out. Yeah, they say I look like BB King, call me the king of blues. Yeah, my knocks think I'm BB King, think I'm the king of blues. Yeah, riding around with Lucille like the king of blues. Yeah, BB King, king of blues. Yeah, inducted staycations. Hey, my nigga just came home, he took a vacation. Yeah, he know it's finna be on, I told him stay patient. He don't do shit but wait his day and play that PlayStation. Fresh out, first thing, do a 100 ball. We bail shopping in the hills, they never heard of y'all. Them niggas never heard of you niggas, man. An interception on a plane, it didn't hurt at all. Cause I know how to time loss, bitch, and make it back. Burn a phone from the Muslim brother, watch me come back in 90 days with another number, watch me fade to black. Just as long as I don't fade the blue. 6 or AR-10, boy, I ain't afraid to take the first. Boy, I ain't no fool, I ain't gon' wait, I make the first. Boom, if you play the flute, boy, don't play with glue. My knock's cool, they call me BB King, think I'm the king of blues. Yeah, they say I look like BB King, call me the king of blues. Yeah, my knocks think I'm BB King, think I'm the king of blues. Yeah, riding around with Lucille like the king of blues. We make it mail, while you be chasing tail. In her ear, fine as hell, but bitch ain't got her L. Listen, kiss around from Kansas City, way to Glendale for the inbox. Arizona, that's a major move on the road. 1100 That's like a million count. Pay the 100. Let a nigga wanna weigh him up. I'd rather count him down. I don't play to lose. Call him my tester. Like, ooh, we can't just give him one if he gon' try. He gotta do it. He ain't trippin', he don't like it, gotta body. With his nigga friends coming in and tryna trade his work. I got his 2-3. Just in case I gotta pull a move. Step inside my trap, man, if you trip, leave with a bullet. Or see my little brother EJ Money, will come send you to the moon. I'm talking ground his ass, like his mama, send him to his room. Knox think a nigga Miles Davis, call me King of Blues. Shit, yeah, they say I look like BB King, call me the King of Blues. Yeah, my Knox think I'm BB King, think I'm the King of Blues. Yeah, run around with Lucille like the King of Blues. Yeah, my BB King, King of Blues.
Oh yeah, let's give it another round of applause, dog. Cause you know, shout out to God, shout out to my career, cause my career is on the line here. You know what I mean? Because when you get influential people in the room, you know what I'm saying, you got to make sure that you on point. You feel me? Tonight, I want to tell everybody, welcome to Talking Cash Podcast. Let's give us another round of applause. We thank God for being here, man. Nominated for the Kansas City People Choice Awards, man, for Best Podcast, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just don't know how good that feel. And then, like I say, still to be able to rub shoulders and shake hands and create and inspire, create inspiration, you know what I'm saying, together with some of the most legendary people here from Kansas City. So, man, I mean, God is good. Let's shout out G.O.D., you know what I'm saying? So I'm a cut the well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop there for right now. So let's get into our guests, man. Tonight we have one of the most legendary. When I say legendary, I mean legendary in this music industry. You know what I mean? Because here in Kansas City, some of the things that's been said that we don't have a music industry. A lot of things that's been said about Kansas City here recently, amongst our peers. You know what I mean? Mostly amongst our peers. They say that Kansas City has, they don't have producers. You know what I mean? We're all the producers, and we never had producers, and that's a lie. You don't know Kansas City. You know what I mean? So tonight, we have one of the most legendary, producers who's paved the way, you know what I mean, to the sound that we've danced to since the 90s, you know what I mean, starting at the mid 90s all the way starting at the early 90s, 1990, you know what I mean, to be exact, all the way to present day. He is also, known for his social media presence as well, you know what I mean, Grammy Award, or should I say, he's won plenty, awards here in the city and outside of the state as well, you know what I mean. He's worked with artists, that we've heard of, especially in the underground, to some of us and some of our parents and grandparents, to some of y'all, my younger viewers. He's made some of the beats, should I say, I'm quote unquote beats. He's produced hits for some of the most influential underground artists that we've grown to love, artists like Spice One, artists like Mac Dre, shout out to DRE, RIP DRE. I mean, San Quinn. I mean, who hasn't he made beats for, you know what I mean, that's had something to do with this thing of ours, and people like myself that's, still trying to make his way in this thing. He's paved the way and made us want to meet people just like himself. So tonight is not only a chance for me to interview one of my most legendary guests, you know what I'm saying, one of the most legendary people here in the city. It's also a dream come true to be able to be in the same room with one of the people that make the sound of the music. Tonight, I got no other than Don Juan, man. So y'all go ahead and let us welcome Don Juan. Don Juan, man, what's going on, brother?
What up, man? Thank you, man, for the blessings, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
When we first met, I seen you on a drought.
Yeah,
Because everybody think I know everybody.
Yeah.
And I don't know
you
everybody.
Don't?
Yeah.
Well, everybody
I know a lot
know
of
you.
people, but yeah, boy, you just so... When you just one individual, mm-hmm. and then they be like, so and so. I'm like, bro, I see everybody, but I haven't actually, people be capping. So they might say the times when the drought was popping. I was watching. It's like, you don't know Feezy? I was like, I haven't actually met him. But, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
Because I ain't gonna say I met you. And he's like, I ain't met him. I might have seen him, but I haven't met him
Yeah,
to get the.
Get the what do they call that? To get the cordial meeting. You know what I'm saying? To be able to introduce myself.
But I respect them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know. And I watch so much talent. I'm just one person, but I really respect the whole city. It's so talented.
Damn, man. We got damn.
I really do, from the bottom of my heart.
Yes, sir.
The people that know me know, like Juan is always rooting from the background, talking. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I don't put on the internet. Like,
absolutely.
Today I talked to Feezy. I ain't do that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think me and another person, me and Jazz, shout out to Jazz, 6401 Studio. Yeah, Jazz was like, man, I ain't gonna say too many names, you know what I mean? But we was in the studio and I had popped up because I had a session. And then one of the bigger names was there. You know, another big name had popped in. Yeah. Another one had walked in to come get some fouls. And we all slapping fives in there. Yeah. It was a great meeting, you know. Everybody went their separate ways. And Jazz had came back after he was going to leave. And Jazz was like, hey, look, bro. I'm not the Boosie type, man, that's gonna post. I could have posted. Do you know it was just legendary in here right now? You know what I'm saying? Jazz is my witness. I know he probably watching and he'll mimic that, bro. But yeah, bro, he said, look, man, I don't be on there posting my every, encounter with everybody I got, for safety reasons and for myself, because I just don't have to quack. I don't have to give you play by play of my life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's respectful that you said that, man. It's very few people that do that too.
Yeah, you know everything. Some things you need to keep intimate. So I don't need to get on Facebook like, yesterday I seen Feezy, then he sent me some music and it was dope. See, just let it organically happen. Yeah. And then when it organically happened like this, they're like, oh, I didn't know they've been talking and they didn't conversated and send each other text message and that's how it goes. But and then I admire you for your hard work and putting your podcast together.
Oh man, come on! We're gonna be doing a lot of these hand claps.
Yeah, I seen you do that.
Emotional with the hand claps.
I seen you do that from the bottom, right?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And I watched you talk, so I was like, "That's the podcast I would get on," because if it looked and felt like something that's major, and it is major. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you know how you got to see it. You got to see it. You got to believe it before you see it.
That's right. Faith.
So then what happens is as you grow, I get to say, I seen it before the 10 million because it comes.
Yeah.
So when people start like, oh, man, I want to be on, you got to say, hey, it's different now. It grow.
It started like that.
You got to catch it. So I seen it.
Man, Don, you wouldn't believe, bro. I mean, well, I know you would, and that's kind of why I admire kind of like your outgoing, your deliberate. A guy told me, it was actually the superintendent of mine. He said, look, man, we was riding in his truck. He's showing me, little spots. And he said, hey, man, you're deliberate when you talk. Man, I've only heard deliberate when you deliberately do something. Like I did it on purpose. That's what I thought deliberate was, you know what I mean? But when he explained it in a communication sense, it kind of turned me around like, damn, man, this was just recently, gang. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, Don. I'm like, damn, deliberate. So I went home, studied that deliberate word, see how to use it in sentences, and it made a lot of sense. Just because I say what I mean what I say. But that's kind of what I took into you when I first kind of saw, back on your social media presence. You know what I mean? Yeah. It wasn't about anything. You just kind of explaining your situation, explaining how you feel, thanking God. You know what I'm saying? Another day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's kind of why I took liking to you, too.
I think a lot of people take me the wrong way because... First of all, social media is new, so a lot of people don't really know me. They just know me from social media. But then the people that know me before social media, they get to say, that's how he really talk. You know what I'm saying? That's how he really talk.
So when you say that, so it seemed like sorry about that, bro. I make sure we got our things changed.
Come on.
But it seems like that when you say that, like people think, you know what I mean? When I hear that, that's some self-reflection in that. That's some emotional intelligence, because some people don't care what people think, or they don't even care what they say, even enough to let it kind of make consistencies, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And listening to you right now, you literally just and I know the viewers are listening too, and you literally just said that basically you're aware of what you give off. You know what I'm saying? And it seems that when you're aware of it, especially when you're in control of it, whether we are or not, it's that we know what we're doing. It's you don't, as the person on the other side, don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? You don't comprehend. Okay. Mm-hmm. So listening to that, sorry to stop you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, but listening to that, bro, it just seems like you're very aware of, you know, what you give out, you know what I mean? And some people don't think that, you know, when we're watching or when they're watching or, you know, some of the comments or whatever, whatnot, you know, shares. Some people don't really think that you pay attention to what you say. You be angry at the time, and then later on you might not feel that way. Kind of like arguments in relationships, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I'm not emotional, so I give you an example that they might say that they thought was angry. When I said online that, I said that this Tech 9 like this. Black Walt was on the phone.
Yeah. Shout out to Walt, man.
Because really, Black Walt is the only one that tried to get me and Tech 9 together, and he did that.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out.
Everybody else.
I fuck with Black.
Everybody else didn't want it. He made sure to come home from jail. Like,
make that happen.
Get Juan and Tech on the phone because there's something missing. And he did it. And he got the problem solved, okay?
Oh, God. Another
shout out to Black Walt.
For sure. Shout out to Walt. So, with that being said, and I'm gonna kind of shy away from this conversation. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it because I want to give you the platform and an ability to be able to answer questions versus just to say and try to remember everything, if that makes sense. You know.
Yes.
But you know, dealing with give me 1 second. It's nice. You understand what I'm saying? So in any event when Black Walt came in that picture, did you were you already in a mental state where you like, man, fuck everybody. I know what I know. I feel. I ain't. And this is before. This was before Black Walt. So
no,
like, you know,
I've never been because what people don't realize, I intentionally made that brand so I can benefit from it later.
Shout out to the brothers that, you know, they gotta hustle. You know, they know the business. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not, you know what I mean?
I mean, if they really knew how I think 20, 30. So I was like, he hot. And then I'm going to need that brand when I need to re-blow back up.
Brandon,
Then I'm going to need a story. So how about, let's create a narrative. Because it's almost better that we don't hook up.
Yeah. When you
I benefit more from it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
So you and before and I know some people that, and this is for our viewers that you know just now tapping in, or maybe even some that might not even know what we're talking about. I know y'all hear names and certain things like that, and that's why I was gonna give us an introduction, because I know, you know what I mean. So, and I'm gonna give y'all that, you know. But the thing about this is, I want to be able to go into that. You know what I'm saying? So since when did you start with making music? You know what I'm saying? As far as did you start rapping, or did you start making beats or producing first, or recording first?
Watch this. I'm a musician first.
Come on, talk to me. I like this talk. You know, I do this. So this is what I do.
I started. I asked my mama. So about 3 years old.
Okay.
I was. They discovered that I was real talented because.
How old would you say?
3.
Damn.
So at 2 or 3, they said I kept always just beating on stuff.
He going to take me somewhere, Don Juan.
So
I'm gonna ask you. Hold on now. I'm gonna ask you now. Be real careful on where you go right now, because you starting to touch my heart, brother. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know where you're going, and I'm starting to follow this very well. This story sounds familiar for my life, right? Now you be careful, because I bust out in a tear here.
No.
I don't need to do that.
You said we're gonna keep it real though. You said we want to get a candid.
Well, come on and keep it real then.
So you asked a good question, because people don't ask, like, how did he start?
Well, beating on stuff. You know, my mother was beating on stuff.
My mother, Pamela Tobey.
Shout out, Mom.
On Facebook, she had me at 16.
Mom's still with us.
Yeah, she's still with us.
Come on,
Thank you.
Listen, man.
So she had me young. So with her being young, so you got to think at 3 years old, she was 19. So I had access to. So I'm watching Soul Train.
Okay.
I get to do all this stuff because I got a teenager mom, so she's still a teenager herself.
For sure, a lot of people can relate to that. For sure.
So
for sure.
Fast forward real quick, they started saying I was beating on pots and pans. I can remember. So about time I was 4 years old, I could play real good, but I couldn't reach the stool because I'm already short. I couldn't reach the pedal. So, you know, I'm up here like, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I can't reach the pedal. So my grandfather, Daddy Joe, he made my own special stool.
Daddy Joe.
Yeah, Daddy Joe.
Come on, man.
He made my own special stool. He cut it up, everything. He found it. That's how genius he was, because I couldn't even fit the stool, and he made my own stool. It made me emotional.
Yeah.
So I could play the drums at 4 years old.
Come on.
So
Which was your favorite pair of sticks now? Did you like the plastic tips or the wood tips? You
I had both,
two
because the
ways.
nylon, you had
Come on, nylon
wood,
tips. Come on.
nylon
Come
tips,
on.
you know what I'm
Come on.
saying?
Yeah, come
You
on.
know,
Don't
the white
smile,
nylon
because
tips.
when you smile like that, you know what's going on, man.
nylon.
Come on.
You got the nylon, you got the wood, so you got the different ones, because sometimes it just depends what sound I want.
And that, and
But
what
the
snare you got too.
The snare,
You know what I'm saying?
what snare how I want to hit the hit. If I want the,
I need that. I need them nylons. I need them nylons for that.
The nylons is crispy than the wood. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Got
for jazz.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on, man.
So about time that happened. So it's a woman named Bobby Davis, sing with the Whitney Singers.
Okay.
That sung as a big gospel singer around the city. That's who discovered me.
Nice.
And during that time,
Where was this at? Where
at Greater Corinthon on 4800
Greater
East 27th Street.
Nice.
At that church off of 27th Street, off of Chelsea and all that.
It's still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Nice. That's what's up.
That's where I started at. And
legendary.
So when so about the time I was 4 or 5, she used to have the whole church praying over like, yo, the industry want him, and God got a plan for him. He gonna do it real big. You know. So you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But about time when I was 8, when I seen Michael Jackson on Thriller with Quincy Jones, I was like, oh, okay, Michael was cool, but I want to be the dude.
Too. Yeah.
I was like, I want to do to make the music. So I remember watching that with my mama, because my mama made sure I watched. See, my parents and my grandparents, they made sure I watched all the musical stuff. They just made sure I went to play the drums.
That's right.
At church, they just like let him do music.
Yeah.
And wow, come and watch this. The Grammys on tonight. And so even when you don't have that no more, you miss that, because I think about like, you know, them, the impact they just made. So I got to fight it for myself. But when you got, it get me emotional now. When you got that type of impact from your mama, your cousins, even my mom, my sister, and them.
So you had so when it comes to family, like, you know, with the intermediate household, was it moms and the pops? Was it mother and the father there at all times?
Yeah, gangster.
Come on, man,
Shout
that out. We shout that out. Yeah, you don't get to hear much about, you know, too many families that grew up with their mother and their father. You know what I'm saying? Even if the stepfather ended up being a good pillar. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it, you know, I had 3 families, so I had the Tobays.
When you say 3 families, what do you?
Meaning, you know, Chris always remind me. That's my sister. She's like, "Juan, you lucky enough."
Shout out, Chris. We out
2
here.
2 sets of grandparents.
Okay.
So I was fortunate to have 2
Nice.
sets of grandparents.
Nice.
And then I had my step side. So with my stepfather, you know, anybody that know Leon Tobey, you know, I grew up gangster with him. So with him,
So this wasn't your biological father.
That's my
This is your
stepfather.
stepfather. Okay.
But he was like he never whooped me. He just always treated me gangster. He just always like, do this, do this. It was like he looked up to me.
Yeah. So how was your?
It's my sister and them, daddy.
Whenever he, sorry to cut you off, for sure. Good. Yeah, because a lot of times when and that'd be another thing too. I like that. You know, sometimes we don't get to grow up with our biological father. You know, whether he's there in the picture, you know, whether he's active or not. We don't get a chance to grow up with our, you know, a lot of people, you know, don't get a chance, black people, you know, we don't get a chance to grow up with our biological fathers, you know. Yeah. But one thing that I can say, you know what I'm saying, that when a sibling that's in the household, you know what I mean, when her father or his father, you know, ends up loving moms and, you know, ends up making it come true and ends up, you know, shit, taking care of moms, you know, not really and making, you know, structure number one, you know what I mean, and helping out, you know, shit, being the father, you know what I mean. When something like that happens, then I can actually see, you know, that being that man's child as well. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I mean, it's not my son, blood, but shit,
family. We do that now. We got a lot of family. Chris's family. We ain't blood. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Family is family.
Yeah.
So I feel what you
saying. I understand that, like, you know what I mean, to the max. So I do get that. So like coming in the household, like, did you hear mom and pops arguing, even step pops? Did you hear them arguing a lot?
I seen my mama get our ass kicked.
Okay, for sure. How did that at the time like was what reaction wise as a kid? You know, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
It made me like. It definitely made me say, when I get old enough, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
Oh God, yeah.
So that happened because he didn't trip with me. You know, he had me on some gangster shit the whole time, guns. But even when I could see the time when he'd be tripping with my mama, it was because my mama had a smart ass mouth. I can remember, you know what I'm saying?
Which say mom's had a smart mouth. She's gonna say what she wanted to say.
So I think that's where that. It's funny how you mimic something because I'm not abusive, but that's where that. Who the fuck you talking to? Because I watched him say that to her.
Yeah.
And then I watch her say weird shit because you got to think.
Rebuttaling real, yeah.
You got to think. You got some dudes that's mama boys, but I'm a mama boy, but I was still like, hey.
Yeah.
I was that.
Yeah.
When you.
For sure.
I'm a man's man too, so if she did something out of line, I like, hey, you know.
I would understand that too. Yeah. I was definitely
you got some dudes who, like, they mama say something. I was like, so I could. I'm not saying it's justify.
No, at all.
Why he smacked her and shit. But I'm saying I done smacked the girl before. I'm like, you know, I smacked this shit. Yeah. And the nigga too.
Yeah. When you say that, because you know, and you know how the internet go.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry because this is what
I've been trying to make sure I
for.
keep it clean.
No, this is clean. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what conversation that. No, you go ahead and let it work out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely welcomed. You know what I'm saying? By any means. You know, your Fourth Amendment is definitely welcome here on Talking Cash Podcast, bro. But no bullshit. But when you say that, because I've seen a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely know when it comes to conflict. A lot of people here when it comes to, yeah, man, you put your hands on a woman, you know, and I've even watched, reels or videos, you know, short videos where the woman then beat him and then punched him. He told her to back up and she beating him, and then, you know, he hits her. But then everybody around here like, oh, hell no, oh, man, that's fucked up, oh, which it is, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think people understand the art of conflict. And that it is art, meaning that it's more than one way to be somebody to start a conflict. It's more than one way. You don't just start a conflict by bitch ass nigga. That's not the only way to start a conflict. There's a bunch of ways. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody don't open up their mouths, antagonizing don't just come with just words. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm getting out of. You know what I mean? What you mean by that is that did that make any sense at all?
Yeah, that makes sense what you said.
Oh, for sure. Because I know how anger gets.
I can just tell you what you just said because Chris know I do this.
Yeah.
What you just said this, bro. I can say, and I've done this. Chris can say, Juicy, shut your bitch ass up. We get into it and argue. Now, if I argue back with her, she know I ain't being petty.
Yeah.
But one time she texted me and I thumbed it down.
Yeah, no words, no nothing, just done thumb down.
And she texted me like, you on that bullshit?
Yeah. Yeah, no bullshit.
Without cussing. So I knew, I was like, what can I do to fuck with her? And I knew that she talk cold and I talk cold. But when she sitting back like, hey, Juicy, my fault, I still thumbs down what it did.
No bullshit. And
see what I'm saying?
That's
what you mean about everything ain't a man. People play games. So that's why I have to tell people like, are you yelling? But you said that slick ass comment, think I didn't catch what you was doing.
Absolutely. And that be what some people on the other side, the defensive side, they want you to understand that I was in my feelings at that point and I'm sorry. And that's fine. But during that time of conflict, I wasn't in my feelings. I was in my right mind.
I knew what,
and you were going against
every
bit of what do we call it, de-escalation tactics that I could possibly adopt. And then it started with the antagonist. I don't care, nigga. You know what I'm saying? How a motherfucker do when they want to piss you off, bro. You know, and then now here's my reaction. That doesn't give me a right. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in full control of my emotions at all times. You know what I'm saying? And you do understand that, and just like we all do, that emotions is not just crying. You know, it's not just sad. It's not just angry. Emotional is everything. Overly showing that one character or set of behavior. You know what I'm saying? In whatever context that is. That's what really, in my words, emotions are. You know what I mean? So if you were gambling, you can overly get you. You can overly, you know what I'm saying, get to that point. You know, it's all caused by dopamine. You know what I mean? So that's a good point that you made too. Like you said, especially being raised by, you know, moms and shit, and really taking on moms, being in that church like that. You know, moms leading the way with, we going to church. You know what I'm saying?
Before my mama, it was my grandparents.
Grandparents too. You know what I'm saying?
It was really been, my mom wouldn't take me to church yet. First, it was my grandparents.
Nice.
They, you know, because when I stayed on 44th in Brooklyn.
Big mama.
When I stayed on 44th in Brooklyn.
My pops stayed. They stayed on 40th in Brooklyn. That's my grandfather's church on the corner of 40th in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you probably remember
Brooks. The last
they
name
know
Brooks.
my grandfather Buchanan Jones. He used to walk around blind, sell brooms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my grandmother's name was Frog. They all called her Frog. She had the green house right there on the corner.
That sound familiar.
Come on, man.
That's my auntie niece.
Yeah, that's Grandma Frog. Taste. Right, my cousin Tate. My auntie Taste.
Yeah, my cousin Claire. DeAndre and all them was right over there.
For real. 40. What's that? 40th and Olive. My Aunt Claire used to stay on the White House. Stay in that White House on the corner of 40th and Olive when I was a little nigga. I used to be over there coming from Kansas, just you know, with the O.J. Simpson socks with the colors in them, the all white.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, history, man.
Straight up,
memories, great memories. You know,
man. Don Juan, man. So, like I said, we said in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? We started. You know, when we get older. You know what I mean? We already know what we want to do. We fucking around with percussion. You know what I'm saying? Master percussionist. So I mean, that makes a lot of sense why you would want to go straight into, you know, doing production. You know what I mean? Having something to do with the heart of the song, you know what I'm saying? Being the heartbeat of the song, you know what I mean?
You know, when hip hop came out, you know, it wasn't no computer. It was like a drum machine.
Drum machines,
Yeah, that shit cost $3,000 for one piece of equipment.
You better know it.
It wasn't.
And it was so small too.
Yeah, or it was big ones, the
MPCs,
or the SB 1200,
that rolling XB80,
or your tug techniques. All that stuff was high back then. You got to go to quickly the big dudes and just mesmerize
shout out big dudes,
and mesmerize it. So you know, just you know, you didn't have the equipment. So I remember I was messing up in school. My grandfather, he spent like $500, $600. Got me the mixer, the turntables, everything I needed to start.
Oh yeah.
And I was 12 years old then. And then back, you know, so.
What school was you going to then?
Let me see.
What's that? 12 years old. What's that?
Bingham.
12?
Bingham.
What is that?
Seventh grade.
Middle school.
Seventh grade. So I was going to Bingham.
Yeah.
I was going to Bingham.
Kansas City, Missouri.
And then I was getting in trouble at Bingham. And then I went to Bingham. I went to Bingham 7th grade, and then 8th grade, I was getting in trouble because I was hanging with that nigga Tonto.
Well, nah, brother, you can't blame it on him, brother. You was getting in trouble because you was making
I was
wrong
in
decisions.
me, but Tonto, you know,
influence.
When you riding in Tonto with your homeboy, you got a BMW.
Yeah.
80s.
Early.
13, he fit. Y'all riding to school, and he pulling up.
He 13?
Nah, he 15.
He 15? That's
I'm
still
13.
Crazy. No
like,
shit.
Literally like paid in full. Shout out to Tonto. Anybody that's watching this gonna say, yes, that's true. In that light blue BMW.
Yeah.
Riding with my boy to school.
No bullshit.
You know, you think you the flyest.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, my nigga.
13, and it's your man's, and his daddy get him, his drug dealer daddy, cause I this he's like, Don Juan, this he call me Dwan then.
Dwan,
and I'm Easy D, I was Easy D then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and I was gonna get into that too, man. So Don Juan is one of your. I wanted to know how you came up with that. How you came up with
Don Juan?
Yeah.
From Bishop Don Juan.
Oh, the PI.
Back when I was 13, that's Bishop Don Juan make me want. I wanted to be him. That's what made me get the latest. I was like, I'm gonna be a pimp like Bishop Don Juan.
No shit.
Yeah, the Bishop Don Juan. I wanted to be, because you gotta think my daddy's street. So my daddy's street. So you hear about Don Juan, you know what I'm saying? Don Juan. I was like, that's my name. So you start growing up in the streets, and all the people I know, and I knew about Bishop Don Juan. So then I was always good with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna call myself Don Juan, like the Bishop from Chicago. That's no lie. And I was 14, 15.
What you
I
say,
got
Don
my
Juan?
name from hearing about him.
You say you good with the ladies, brother?
Yeah, I always been. That's why I had to chill out.
You gotta go ahead and wind down.
Yeah, wind down.
I know that's right, brother. Yeah, shout out to wifey then, man.
Well, no, I'm ex-wife now. Shout
okay,
out to
well,
my ex-wife.
Okay, well, hey,
you
know, God is good, brother.
Yeah,
you know, for new beginnings.
My son watching, you know, my kids watching.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
I can't talk bad.
No, it ain't nothing bad to say about new beginnings. You know what I'm saying?
I still love her too. She makes sure, so I respect her and her.
Yeah, for
new
sure.
situation. But yeah, shout out to the ex. That's all on how I'm on all my records.
So
Yeah.
So Don, how do you feel about and especially going through something like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's a hell of a warfare. You know what I mean? With breakups.
Oh,
hold on.
Yeah.
You know, get me. Everybody, you know what I mean. But when it comes to breakups, and I'm gonna kind of give you an introduction of what I'm kind of asking. You know what I mean? And not so much just breakups, right? Let's just say, as far as when it comes to relationships, period, what it takes to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, how much you have to know about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Before you can be of assistance, or before you can be of beneficial reasons, you know what I'm saying, to anybody else, you must first know yourself. You know what I mean? How do you feel about relationships if you were to have another opportunity to start completely over? You know what I'm saying? And we love the children that we all got. We cool with what we got. We ain't never wishing nothing else. But if you had a chance to start over from scratch, as if you were 21 again, you know what I mean? How would you go and look for the woman of your dreams, or your person, you know what I'm saying, with knowing yourself now? You know what I'm saying? Knowing what you like, knowing what you will do, knowing what you ain't about to be doing no more.
I wouldn't change it.
How would you look for your woman? What would she
19.
have to have? What would she, as of now, going back to if you were being your 21-year-old self?
You got to notice. You got to understand. So you got to understand. Before that, my girlfriend died.
I understand that.
So I got a whole different perspective.
For sure. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Looking at relationships now.
So, you got to think, if you don't know that part, so when my girlfriend died, actually, and I got a son that's 3.5 months, that gave me a different perspective and approach how I appreciate women.
Okay. Talk to me.
To what I'm looking for.
Talk to me.
So even now, when you see me dealing with different women, of course I know it's hoes, but I know real women like my mama, my sisters, my cousins.
Do you believe that it's a difference between a hoe, a bitch, and a woman?
Yes, it is. It always is.
Okay, for sure. What would be your difference when you differentiate a bitch and a woman? I know some people would think, man, that's a girl. That's the same thing. No.
Well, in the rap world, rap world, what I grew up on, the mentality is like a woman like when I with my smart ass mouth and shit. You know what I'm saying? And my shit, a woman ought to calm me down. Because a woman be like, oh, that shit you on my...
Yeah.
Calm that silly shit down. That's a woman.
Yeah, they say that.
A bitch is like, when I get riled up, oh, man, a bitch like, oh, she right there, too.
Okay, I'm going to give you a scenario but I'm going to give you a terms that I've learned in psychology, right? Mm-hmm. They say that's called, it's called, that would be you saying that type of woman adds water to your fire. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just raging and I'm just ready to, you know what I'm saying, she can put the water on it to calm you down. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yes.
And then the other type, would be the one that would antagonize, would make things worse, would do the silent treatment, slam doors instead of saying, hey, I got a problem, let's sit and talk. The one that can't breathe when she's arguing, get out of breath later, you know what I mean? That's the type of woman that you're saying that, that would be a bitch.
Yeah, in the rap world,
that would be a bitch.
We was rap, I still rap. I'm just saying, y'all. So
this is reality. This is reality because these are really words, and these words are looked up. These terms are looked up, and these are characters. Yeah. Because remember back in the day, the old school ladies used to say, "Hey, I could have been a bitch,
right,
but I'm gonna be a lady." You know what I'm saying? So these are real things, bro. You're not defending anybody, you know what I mean, at all with this type of thing. You know what I mean? Especially when some of these people call themselves that. You know what I mean? Even men. You know what I mean? So you fine.
Like what they say down there, what's up, bitch?
Yeah, bitch. I couldn't hear it, bitch. Yeah, so that's why I want to. So that's why I want to go to New Orleans right now. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I definitely get the two differences in how you put that. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely a great way of putting those too. You know what I'm saying, bro? And like you said, with the passing of your girlfriend, how old was you then? She was 19. How old was you?
Nah, she was 18.
She was 18.
19.
You was 19. Okay. So y'all was just about out of high school, right?
Yeah, that's my high school girlfriend.
For sure. And at that point in time, like shit, was that the first time you had ever dealt with something like that as far as young? A woman wise, and
Yeah, that's my real girl. And you see, Dominic was born in October And Snoop, let me see, Snoop Dogg came out in November '93.
Shout out to Snoop, man.
Then I could remember like December. Then I remember like, be like, okay, you gonna go to California, get a deal. I could remember January. Then I could remember Valentine's Day coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't remember because I was gonna get her a gift, and then February the 12th, that's when my life changed.
February the 12th.
February the 12th.
Just before Valentine's Day.
Just right before.
Damn.
Yeah.
So can we go into that a little bit? I mean, we ain't got to do too much,
it's
but
cool.
you know what I'm saying?
I think people should. I think
it's
it's
awareness.
cool because people could see how to learn from it and cope. Because death messed a lot of us up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard
When
to
it
cope
should
with
teach, when it should teach.
Yeah, and it's
should
hard to
prepare.
understand the mentality, but
yeah, death
you know?
death should definitely, and then we gave it words like that, you know, and it's called, it's really called transitioning.
yeah, transitioning,
And,
unalive.
you know,
but yeah, it's really called
It's
the real way is transitioning.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going from one thing to the other, just like when you're born. You know what I'm saying? You almost dead then.
Yeah.
You living inside your mama, but you haven't breathed the fresh
born.
air. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you haven't had oxygen from the world yet. But can you go into that, man? I mean, fresh out of high school, you know what I mean? At that time, you know, and this was your love. Like, this would be, at that time, considered this is the love of my life. I'm in love.
Imagine,
You know?
imagine, you know, she call you. She say, what you doing today? You're like, cause I'm gonna go get my hair done. My auntie Elaine gonna do my hair. Cause all her aunties do hair. Auntie Mary,
Nice.
you know, Auntie Elaine. She's like, you know, Auntie Elaine gonna do my hair. So I said, okay, can you take me? I'm like, yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna be in the studio with Bear. She's like, all right, bet. So she's like, I gotta be over there about 6. But I had told her I was gonna pick her up about 3. And so she called the house, and my grandma was like, Juan, Dwayne on the phone. You gotta think my son is born. So she's like, what time you gonna pick me up? I was like, I'm almost, yeah. She said, you almost done at the studio? So boom. So I was like, I'm on my way. So when I'm riding over there, you know, I'm playing Ice Cube. That's why Ice Cube is such dear to me. So I'm playing the Lethal Injection tape.
Nice.
And I remember I pull up, so I'm playing that. But about time when I get her and pick her up, we talking. You know what I'm saying? I pick her up, she lived off of 40 Highway, right by the Adams Mark Hotel. So we get to her grandma's house, and I got Ice Cube song on, When I Get to Heaven. And I remember she's like, all right, I'm about to take Dominic up here, and I'll be right back. And she gave me a kiss. She said, I love you.
Damn.
And she walked up the thing, and she fell in the door. And that was it.
She fell down in the door.
Yeah, it was like, as she walked up in the thing,
what's the thing? Help the
like walking
viewers.
up, like if you look
The
on
stairs?
62nd and South Benton, it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
And you know them flat houses, so she walked up there.
The concrete joint to
She
get up.
walked there, and then she walked on the porch, and then it was like a movie. It still feel like I'm in that movie, and then you just seeing the body go. And then her auntie and them was like, what you do to her? What happened? And I was like, what? I don't know what just happened. Deep, like some movie shit. And then when I went up there, and she was laid out, and her eyes was going everywhere. Then those paramedics came. This one I knew was something wrong. When the paramedics came, they tore up her blouse, and it was like, poof. They had the thing on her like, poof, in her heart. But we got to remember, days before that, she was like, my heart hurting.
And that's where I was getting ready to go too.
Yeah, she was
and
telling
that's a hell of a, especially as a kid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, still a teen.
You got to understand, this you still a teenager at this time, bro.
Straight up. Yeah, I wouldn't have made
My thing is, so these were medical conditions. I'm hearing you said her eyes running back of her head. Normally that's a season, like somebody having a seizure.
Yeah,
or something
so
like
it was like, wasn't nothing wrong. I just remember after she was with Dominic, I just remember her, she used to tell me, my heart, I was like, don't take them pills. I've always been big on medicine.
Pills.
See, when she got sick, that's when I just went against the doctors because I knew something didn't go right.
Yeah. You said don't take them pills. What kind of pills?
It was like prenatal pills.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Was
So-
she pregnant when she passed?
Nah, she just had my son.
Okay,
Like, she passed after
So that's son's
couple of
mom's.
months. Yeah, my oldest son.
Oh, okay. So okay,
Dominic,
okay.
Messiah.
Shout out to son, man.
Messiah.
Yeah.
Messiah out here is my son.
Nice. Shout out to bro. So, damn.
So that made me like a beast.
So sorry for that. You know what I'm saying? I
good.
wanted to take me a breath. You know, that's kind of what I do to kind of get myself, my words, and get my mind back right. You know, man, I'll take my hat off to you. You know what I'm saying? Just for this fact that some of us have to be put in the man's shoes earlier than what we asked, way before we even know it. We just naturally start being a man, taking care of business, going to go run, make errands for moms, making sure we get the shit right. You know what I'm saying? So having a son, what was the arrangement between now? You know, you were a father at 19, so how was you able to, you know, get Messiah?
It was hard work.
Yeah, I bet.
My family liked me because, you know, I would take them to the daycare. You know, I would take them to the doctor appointments. 12 months, 18 months, stuff like that. I knew all that stuff. I had to go downtown to do WIC. I was on EBT, which was food stamps. So I was a single parent. So, you know, I knew all the Gerber stuff, the infamy. I knew all this stuff to do.
Come on, man.
I knew how to make bottles before Dwayne died. She was like, you need to make the bottles just in case if something happened to me. And I was like, ain't nothing gonna happen. It's like, you never know.
You never know. Damn.
So I learned how to make the bottles and keep up with them. So I started working early at McDonald's. So I keep my son, take him to the daycare, get him ready, make sure his stuff ready, go to McDonald's, come home.
Hey, come on, brother. You wasn't cooking? You didn't get on in there and cook him a damn pork chop and eggs?
You know, my grandparents, they all cook.
Yeah, okay.
My aunt Nisi.
Okay, I guess I can.
Had that full support. Tuki.
Damn right. Come on.
I had a whole family.
Say that one more time for me. Full support.
Yeah,
I like that.
They all helped me with him.
Cool.
And then I worked, and then I did music after I worked. So after I got off of work, then I did music.
And that's exactly.
Then after that time, I get him ready for bed. Sit on the bed, take him to bed. And I did that.
Same thing over and over again.
And I worked on the music in Tech 9. So everybody, they know, like, Juan would I would take care of Dominic. And everybody know Dominic because he was around Tech 9, everybody. Because he was the little dude around.
Okay.
And he do music because he was around Tech. I tell him all the time, when you tell your story, but yeah, he's around me and Tech working a lot. Nice. Dominic was around the Road Dogs. He was the little bad little dude running around.
This is fucking fire, bro.
Yeah,
Let me give
Highland.
you one more because I love 56 in Highland. No bullshit, man. Yeah, Don, man. We getting ready to get into something, man. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'll stay ready.
Man. So we gonna go and take us a little commercial break. Damn, but you. Damn it, DJ. I've been calling bro DJ since I've been here. You know? DJ, no shit. Okay, so I've been calling brother DJ since we've been here. So I really appreciate him for popping out. Viewers,
appreciate you having me here too.
Oh man, come on, man. You at the house, man. You know, here in a second, you know, you're going to feel even more at home, man. More and more. We're gonna go into the comments, man. I didn't get a chance to. Sorry, y'all can't hear me. I didn't get a chance to dig off into the comments since the beginning. I mean, there's plenty of them in here. You know, I want to introduce to you one of my loyal. We got to get her a gift or something, man, because this sister is loyal to the podcast. She makes sure she shares it. Yeah, you know, the sister makes sure she's in here. Sharonda Michelle Wright. You know, we always give you
shout out to Sharonda Michelle Wright.
You know, out here.
Salute to you. Much respect. For sure. Thank you. Much love. You hear me?
Sure. Yeah. She say, hey, welcome. Don't forget to like and follow and subscribe to the Talking Cash podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sharonda, man. We appreciate you. Who else we got? And she said, hey, welcome. She said, welcome down one Misery.
Tell her thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now, I'm telling you, thank you, Sharonda.
You see her?
Thank you.
You see us right up here on the screen. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then who else we got? Earl EJR.
What's up, Trap?
Shout out
Trap. YT. That's my producer, YT on the track,
man. YT. I think we should be friends. I think I might have sent you one, or vice versa. So let me get in there and make it come true.
Virginia too. He from the
Shout
East
out
Coast.
to VA, man. Shout out to VA. Shout out to VA, man. You know that's that money shit, man.
Trap.
Now Trap. Now I spent a little time, man. I went over to Potomac, or don't get it to it. Don't get me wrong if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I saw it as Potomac, but I think it's Potomac, Virginia. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Come on, Chris. Let me know. God damn it! Shout out to Chris. Up in this motherfucker for letting me know to go ahead, nigga. That's it, nigga. Yeah, nigga. It's what you said right the first time. Shout out to Chris, but Trap. I went out to Virginia, man, when I was young. We went and visited the tri-state. I think we went to DC. We stayed out in DC in Georgetown at the Savoy Suites, and then we went to the White House, of course, the National Cathedral. I stayed up the sidewalk from that in DC. We went over to Georgetown, played some ball outside at the basketball courts. Trap, come on now. You know I know something. It's basketball courts outside of Georgetown University. They got the street courts out there, right in the back of it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's dope.
And that's the Georgetown area. Also, we slid out and saw the Pentagon. Now, if I ain't mistaken, you can see that Pentagon from the highway on your way to the Potomac Mall. You know what I'm saying? You could just look over to the right, the way we was going. You look over your shoulder, the Pentagon was right there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to VA, man. I really fuck with VA Baltimore.
Shout out to YT, VA.
Shout out to YT, man. That's what's up. Jordan Spine, man. That's my nigga Spine. He definitely be around. He fuck with you heavy.
Yep. What's up, Tina?
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Mailman? Shout out to Mailman out there in Cali.
For sure.
LA, man.
For sure. Shout out to
Melvin Lewis.
LA, man. For sure.
Yeah, he got, listen, welcome. Let me tell you what this happened. I ain't gonna quote it, but Mailman, I got Morny, you know, y'all gonna see out there in LA, Nickerson Garden, you know what I mean? We tapping in, we making records.
Nickerson Garden.
Yeah, you know, so what I'm doing right now is rebuilding the bridges from LA to New York, and so we can have some. So yeah, Cali is welcoming on us. They loving us. They loving Kansas City
for sure.
And they opening. I'm letting them know when they mention Don Juan, it's good people.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm doing through the streets for all of us. Okay,
DJ, that's what I'm talking about.
Mailman, my witness.
For sure.
Mailman,
we got to make this shit come true, bro. Just follow behind my nigga. Shit, follow with him. Shit, he'll do the same, so we can hopefully bump into some, to some gold, man. Because I know with y'all in here like that, you got reach over there and a little bit over here. You over there in the VA. You stretch this. You basically stretching your arms like this, Don Juan.
Yeah, it took
like
20 years.
Nah, that's all I need. How long did it take? Rockefeller to finally do what he's done.
But think about it. I didn't want to be a producer that's why I'll be getting on Chris's nerve. What happens is a lot of producers don't care about the artist. They just want to sell the beat to you.
Right.
And get his money and run. I wanted to be the type of producer that I can offer all the people that I work with something more than just the beat. I can offer radio.
Right.
I can offer business, all this stuff. So that's what this was about, going in that journey. And then I told Chris, if I can have her run the multi-million business side, then I can be creative and help all these artists be great. Because it's hard to be creative and run a business and create with the creators.
So you do believe that it's extremely hard to kind of be, I like to use the term an octopus when you dealing with, octopus meaning having 8 arms to be able to do everything.
I know what the artists go through.
When it comes to running starting a business.
I'm still just blessed. I know what the artists go through. The only thing where they say, well, Don Juan, all my people have died. Diamond Shields, the twins, people that I trust. So she's the last that I trust because she knows me. She knows my kids, my family.
Yeah.
My grandma, she know my grandparents.
Come on, Chris.
Both sides.
Yeah.
So you got to get people around you that know how you work, meaning she'll tell me like, you shouldn't have said that when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And see, people don't have people like that.
That's right. Pull your coattail.
You need people. No, you gotta have somebody hold you accountability.
Pastor even got somebody in the pulpit that'll pull his coattail. That's what
Pastor, don't do that,
yeah,
Pastor.
Come on now.
You just said, hey.
Yeah, hey, you said we was getting ready to end it. Pastor, come on. It's 2:30, Pastor. Yeah, I ain't gonna keep y'all. Well, Pastor, you said that 5 times. Let's go.
We come here today and we gonna name. Don't get
Pastor.
me started.
No bullshit, man. Don, man, that's something that you like I said, going through that, growing up, and then having a child early, you know what I'm saying? Actually growing up with moms, for real. You know, you had to grow up with moms.
I grew up with her.
Then you turned around and did the same thing, and then having to go through turmoil as such, with such detrimental turmoil through it at that time, man. You were just becoming a young man, but you haven't hit that adult man stage yet, you know. So I'm still my mama's baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm still got that fire.
I hit that,
I still got that fire in me, but I'm still my mama's baby. So we had already got to the beginning part of how you decided you wanted to, you know, because you were a percussionist. That's it. That's all. It ain't nothing else to say when it comes to that. But what was the first? Let me change that. How did you end up getting into, you know, starting this beat thing? You know,
music
after you got your MPC. Well, I know music, but after you got your MP, you know, after you got your first equipment, I know you said, you know, you were getting them taken away. You already know what you need to make beats. You already doing your research. Now you're making your first beat. You got everything you need now. You about to make your first beat where it's finna be sold now. So people done heard it. You done already done. People know you now. Oh shit, that nigga Juan over there making beats, y'all. What? Juan? Shit, man. Yeah, right. And then nigga, you start getting better and better and better and better. When was the first time you did? And how old was you?
So the first beats, my first artist was Dewan Fletcher. He went to Southwest with me.
Okay.
And he's the first person to store buying beats from me. Cause he was selling a little dope, so I sold my first beat to Dewan.
How much was
DBD.
And when you sold a beat? How did you already, like you said, we've already
Young
established
Blade.
now. We already established now because I done got all my equipment.
Well, that was
them.
in high school. So
How much would you sell that beat for? The beats for
$15
for everybody. This is your prices.
3 for $45.
That's dope as fuck. How did you get everybody to know that you were selling the beats though? You know what I'm saying?
Because in school, well, on a block, you gotta think my block is 5620 Highland. Blood.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Shout out to Bloods over there. So
56 in Highland. Shout out to
Road
Highland.
Dogs.
Black
I'm from
Walk.
that neighborhood.
Black Walk Mama House. Black Mama House. So it was 50 something in Michigan.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner. I know something, man. Don't just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
So
Kansas nigga, man.
So when you just that environment, it just was that environment. You know what I mean? It was just.
So niggas knew you had them joints for what? What you say? 3 for
people don't
40?
play drums, so you gotta think music is already there.
Yeah.
So then when I'm starting to learn how to make beats, when they nobody didn't know I had all this equipment. I had $10,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gene McGill. So when you 16,
with that type of equipment and shit.
I had the top of the line.
Yes.
So that's how I was able to bypass everybody. That was 1990.
Did you spend a lot of time down by yourself using this equipment, learning it, mastering it?
Yeah.
Where were you in the basement or in your room?
I'm in the basement.
Nice.
My grandma's basement.
Nice.
People got memories. I remember he's in the basement.
Was she getting sick of it? Grams getting sick of it? A little too sick of it? After you got comfortable where now you got it up, you ain't even putting the headphones on no more.
No.
You knew better. You knew better.
Nah, grandma and them, they let me, my mama, everybody, like, Juan do music. My cousins, everybody, that's Juan do music.
That's his thing.
Juan do music. Everybody love it.
We was already beating on pots and pans at 3, so
everybody support it. Tell them I'm from my cousin Twan, Tukey.
Yeah.
Juan do music, because that brought, like, so you gotta think my grandmother was a singer and piano player.
Okay.
She sung with the Whitney Singers, Elsa Salvations, and Daddy Joe sung with the Whitney Tones.
Nice.
Whitney Tones was a big gospel group back in the 70s and 80s here. So then I played with Marvin Whitney, which is James Brown. So
damn.
Marvin Whitney's from Kansas City, Kansas. She used Fuck the Police, dun, 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 and then Public Enemy, dun, 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 dun. That's all Kansas City music.
No shit.
So that's one of my teachers, with no lie. You
fuck?
can look it up.
So you said
Fuck the Police is Kansas City music.
So Fuck the Police.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Order. Can't take you one motherfucker's thing. You goddamn right.
Come on, dog. Yeah.
Then if you go, dun, 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 dun. Yo,
so she took that sample out.
No, they took the sample.
They took the sample from her.
That's from here.
That's goddamn right.
It's one of my teachers. So
tell me something.
So I come from that, but people don't even know. Before the rap, I got all of that. Like Chris always say, she's like, well, they don't realize you got a lot of teaching been around when I was young. So imagine 4 or 5 years old, you run all these grown-ups.
Yeah, no bullshit. I can already imagine.
You know what I mean?
And then you got a sense of discipline that you already know when to get up out of grown people. Yeah, 5.
Well, watch this, though. This is the trick. you gotta think at that age, bro, they let me hear everything. You gotta think my grandparents thought so highly of me. They felt I was so intelligent. I was able, because you gotta think my grandparents was church, and then my other grandparent was kind of more street, but they got saved, the Lions. But my grandparents, they all be all on both sides.
Damn. Yeah.
Let's make sure what he need. He
Yeah.
need to use the credit card.
On both sides of the family, mom and daddy side.
Yeah, my daddy's.
My mama.
I got 3 bodies.
And my step too.
I got 3 rooms.
Yep.
I got 3 houses. I got 3 mamas.
Mm-hmm.
See, this what nobody don't know. I'm staying in LA for the summer. See what I'm saying? Grandma house, bikes over here. So this how I know everybody, because I'm.
Yeah, ping pong around. And not only just going from the 50s to the 20s or the 12, your ass going to goddamn Cali. You're going to the damn West Coast.
Laurel, my witness.
Woo!
Summertime.
That's fire.
My auntie Debbie.
And this was at the times. The Watts riots, all the shit around. I mean, it didn't already. This is around the time this is about to happen, or already didn't happen.
Because people be like, they be like, you sound like you're from California, or you got that vibe, but when they didn't see me here, literally.
You give corrupt a little bit. You giving corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
When I would go out there, my auntie Debbie, I be making little posters, and you get my auntie them to co-sign. Because people don't know, but like I spent summer in. Yeah, I would spend summer in LA with my grandparents. So that was dope. And that's what me and my cousin Laurel was talking about. Because when we was in LA, we around all this blood. So I was telling Laurel, when we was coming up and we saw all that gang stuff, they didn't bother us. And I was telling him how I used to go to summer school with him. Yeah. And be playing with the kids, and you see bloods and all. It was just dope. So I got to experience that. So that's why I had that connection with LA.
So that's dope as fuck. And this is something that very few Kansas City, sorry about that, I get a little excited, pause. But very few Kansas City guys had that opportunity to be able to work with or be able to reach out or to connect, let alone had damn family where I frequent, you know what I'm saying?
My cousin Keisha. My cousin Keisha is a blood bounty. She from Watts. Shout out my cousin, and she's the reason why I was able to get the deal. Okay. Because she let me stay with her and drive her car. That's how I was able to get the deal. So to build the relationship with QD3.
Shout out QD3. That's what's up. Yeah.
She let me stay with her, and she would let me use her car, literally.
QD3, man.
Shout out to QD3.
So how did that? So we going to our commercial. We gotta go. Because I know my sponsors are kind of wondering what the hell's going on, man.
Shout out to the sponsors.
It's all good, man. Hey, y'all, today, this is definitely about to be a hell of a show. I got Don Juan. Let's get in a round of applause. Shout out to everybody that's in those comments, running the motherfuckers up. Y'all keep commenting. If y'all got questions, y'all better do it, because Don Juan is only gonna limit the questions. You know what I mean? If y'all want to ask them, y'all go ahead and get them ready. Go ahead and put them in the comments. Y'all can ask. This is live. We're streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, also in Facebook, and a couple of other joints too. I'll go ahead and check to see if we still live on them. But y'all, this is definitely a Flicks and Fortune Media Group production. We want to make sure that we giving much love to the media group. Y'all, shout out to Flicks and Fortune. We want to make sure that everybody goes to Flicks and Fortune and subscribe on YouTube. Comment, like, and subscribe as well. You know what I mean? Share it to all your friends. Shout out to the truck drivers out there that's over the road. Most of my truck driver family, they love to listen to Talking Cash podcast while we're live. We're working on distribution so we can bring them very, very, very good quality lives on the podcast too. Flicks and Fortune is located in the heart of Kansas City, very near the River Market area, the area where, Saturdays and Sundays and most of the weekends, the River Market is full of all kinds of different cultural families and ethnic backgrounds, and there's a lot of things that's to offer down in the River Market area. So, we're going to shout out Kansas City for that. You guys also know that FIFA, the National Soccer League, is actually coming to Kansas City. You know what I mean? So there's been a lot of talk about that, which me and my guests will be talking about. Flicks and Fortune Media Group is definitely an urban-based broadcasting station. It was started by a family, a household family, you know what I mean, an urban family who wanted to bring vision and wanted to bring visuals also to help small businesses, corporations, small companies, small teams and things like that. They wanted to help them kind of get a platform to kind of push their narrative. All kinds of nonprofit agencies, things like that. You know what I mean? Food drives, all these type of things, you know, to make sure that the community knows that these things are happening. So we're gonna shout out to Flicks and Fortune Media Group one more time. So yeah, like I said, when we come back, we gonna have my guests. We gonna break down some things. You know, we got people, Young Mouth that he's worked with, people like Spice One. You know what I mean? Killer Tay. I mean, hell, Mac Dre. Rada J. Clyde. I mean, you know. I mean, man, the list can go on and on and on. But like I said, my guest Don Juan, Misery, is here tonight in the studio live. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to run this thing up, man. We're going to keep Don Juan entertained. Y'all get y'all's questions ready. Y'all get y'all's minds right. Go do whatever you got to do. Grab you a cup. We getting ready to get into some of Don Juan's recent activities, you know, that we've been having going on. And we're going to give him a chance to kind of break down and talk about these things a little bit to us and our family. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to send y'all to a small commercial break. Tonight, my sponsor for tonight, sorry about that, DJ. My sponsor for tonight is Bloodline. You know, this is if you see it behind Don Juan, that's one of his clothing line sweaters that he gifted us with for tonight. Shout out to Bloodline, Kansas City, Kansas based. You know, the good brother Marcus Reed decided to go ahead and start himself a clothing line. He has all kinds of different things going on there too. He also has the lemonade stand too. Hey, what was the name of the lemonade company too, man? I know this is hella ghetto, you know, but we was talking about Bloodline, but the lemonade company as well. Let me tell y'all the name of the lemonade company that he started. He got a strawberry watermelon. He's got watermelon. These are all natural flavors too. I actually bought one a day. I didn't get a chance to take it there so y'all can enjoy it, so y'all can see it. But he walked right up on me. He had the spiel ready for me, and he said what he wanted, and shit, that was that. So let me give y'all the name of it. It's lemonade. What was the name of that lemonade? Nephew's Lemonade. Thank you. Sorry about that. Hey, Reed, sorry about that, brother. And to the Reed family, I ain't messing up the bag. I got y'all, man. But Nephew's Lemonade, definitely a chance that you want to see. You will see him all over the greater Kansas City area too. So Swope Parks, you'll see him down north. You'll see him on Vines. You know, you'll see him at the grocery stores. You'll see him at the natural food stores as well too. So we want to encourage all small business owners, you know, especially when you're dealing with juicers and different foods that can help us nutriate our bodies naturally. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So we want to shout out to all of the small business owners that's into the foods and the juicers. You know what I'm saying? Don Juan came in with a super big thing of water, you know, and he's going to make sure that he drinks all that motherfucking shit, man. That's dope as hell that we taking care of our bodies like God wants us to. So we getting ready to go to break. I'm going to quit talking to y'all like Billy D. Williams, and we going to take my guest to commercial and make sure he's got everything he needs. So let's give him one more round of applause. Shout out Don Juan. We'll see y'all in a bit.
Real ride a little true, that's why she always keep her stick with her. Hop out the Benz with two Ninas, eat some twin sisters. You get an early grave, I'm rolling with some grave diggers. I clean the whole room, I'm a maid nigga. She let me poke her face, you a spade nigga. The gang on your line, you better pray, nigga. Cause that bitch already told me where you stay, nigga. Said she wanna pee, well I'll show you what you need. The bitch fell in love once I hit her ovaries. Gang in the city, I'm somewhere overseas. She a man, ayy, she give me what I need. I keep a 9R like we at Top Golf. The way she truck on the D, I might be Jared Goff. They get no higher than me, baby, I'm the top boss. And if you looking for an ape, I'm in the top loft.
Said she looking for a rider. Babe, I'm on the way. This game take you higher. Stop fucking with that lame. Said she wanna ride on Blaze. On the mobile, put my hoes on game. Granny said no pain, no gain. Real rider ain't never gonna change. I did coming for the 808.
Toronto, baby. Aye, a real nigga, when you look at me, you seeing one. When it was on, I got in it, I ain't do no running. Fast car, something tinted, you can hear it running. I told her, pay no mind to these drugs, baby, I be dumping. I done sold so much, I'm a certified dump. I pulled up with 10 something. Look, bro, he bout business. My uncle, he flip venom. I can feel it, but them M's cut a trap, you ain't gon' deal nothing. If you listen, you might learn something. I wake up and I burn something. Wake up, get up and go earn something. I just know my turn coming. Right now, shit, my serve coming.
Mad again. Worry about the lose. That's why you can't focus on yourself, cause you too focused on how I move. Which one of these bitches you pursue? Like, okay, that's the one he's screwing. Like, okay, bet that's what we do. I'm like you guessing, bitch, you woo. But with the extra shit you stupid. And you too messy, bitch, I knew it. But you expect me to be elusive, and I respectively can't do it. Can't get the best of me, you blue. And methamphetamine, the most saying is it's best I keep it moving. Since you can't catch up with this coon. Shit.
Yeah. We turn shit up, we don't turn shit down. Nigga, pick that money up off the floor. Nigga, don't let it touch the ground, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? You stupid nigga.
nigga will get clapped. We don't rap, just some killers in the trap. We gorillas, we don't last. Like Mike Jack, I'm a pillar, putting Thriller on the asphalt. Grab a rental, I could bring 100 pillows if the cash talk. The Skrilla and I spend it on the 900 horses in this motherfucking track. Fuck track mode, when you supercharge, you make the drag talk.
Make it giddy up and smash off. Just spin around and blast off. Credit fucking cash. With all these chippers out in fact,
I my knock way out and ran. How the fuck you know I had off? Hustling my ass off. Before I sleep, I get my last off. On beef, I do the pass. I pay the reaper to go crash out. Had to run a trap house. I walk inside of one and see 4 niggas with they straps on they shit in that bitch. Everybody got it mapped out. Yeah, they say I look like B.B. King, call me the king of blues. Yeah, my knocks think I'm B.B. King, think I'm the king of blues. Yeah, riding around with Lucille like the king of blues. Yeah, B.B. King, king of blues. Yeah, inducted state cases. Hey, my nigga just came home, he took a vacation. Yeah, he know it's finna be on, I told him stay patient. He don't do shit but wait his yay and play that PlayStation. Fresh out, first thing, do 100 ball. We bail shopping in the hills, they never heard of y'all. Them niggas never heard of you niggas, man. An interception on a plane, it didn't hurt at all. Cause I know how to tell a loss, bitch, and make it back. Burn a phone from the Muslim brother, watch me come back in 90 days with another number. Watch me fade to black. Just as long as I don't fade to blue. Big sword, ART, and boy, I ain't afraid of you. The first, boy, I ain't no fool, I ain't gon' wait. I made the first boom. If you play the flute, boy, don't play with glue. My knocks cool, they call me B.B. King, think I'm the king of blues. Yeah, they say I look like B.B. King, call me the king of blues. Yeah, my knocks think I'm B.B. King, think I'm the king of blues. Yeah, riding around with Lucille like the king of blues. We making mail while you be chasing tail. In her M fine as hell, but bitch ain't got her L. Listen, Kiss Rock from Kansas City, way to Glendale for the M-Box. Arizona, that's a major move on the road. 1,100 miles, 100K, that's like a million count. Pay the 100, nigga wanna weigh him up. I'd rather count him down. I don't play to lose. Call him my touch, he like, ooh, can't just give him one if he gon' try to gotta do it. Man, he ain't trippin', he don't like it, ain't got a body. Look, this nigga always coming in and tryna trade his whip. I got his 2-3. Just in case I gotta pull a move. Step inside my trap, man, if you trip, leave with a bullet. Or see my little brother EJ Money will come send you to the moon. I'm talking ground his ass, like his mama, send him to his room. Knox think a nigga Miles Davis, call me king of blues. Shit, yeah, they say I look like B.B. King, call me the king of blues. Yeah, my knocks think I'm B.B. King, think I'm the king of blues. Yeah, riding around with Lucille like the king of blues.
bitch around cause you throw good. She don't wanna be with you cause you know fun, and you got low fun. Too deep up in this car, but we got 4 guns. Can't believe a junkie killed my nigga over dope crumbs. You know you met the plug when you shop and he throw some. She said she love me, chop my brother, she top both of us. I ain't picture none of this shit. I was dead broke, I never thought it would come to this shit. Fighting cases, I ain't think I would come from under the shit. When I was broke, she ain't love me, now she love me cause she see me getting money and shit. I ain't ever picture me ballin'. I ain't ever picture me ballin'. It was nice, I went hungry, I was starving. I grew up with dope fiends and alcoholics. I ain't ever picture me ballin'. I ain't ever picture me ballin'. I was sleeping on the floor in the apartment. Passing testers, now they won't stop calling.
Trump dummy, Trump dummy, Trump dummy, Trump dummy.
Else, I'm cocky now. Used to wanna hoop, now it sticks, I guess it's hockey now. Bad bitches, bad bitches. Bitches chop me, now they top me, now I'm cocky now. Spent a couple thousand, now they watching, now they copy now. I heard Hido watching, now like bro, you can't be sloppy now. I ain't with the bragging, bitch, I'm stacking, tryna cop a ace.
These hoes love me now, so these niggas hate me. Task force out here chasing, so we run spaceships. I know I'm being watched, so I watch how I play shit. I get to spend a lot of money, cause the risk I'm taking.
That's this bitch, she hit that head and she go in the face. Bitch, I get that glizzy, I go stupid, I go ignorant. Better use your head before I send little folks to pill that bitch. Got it if we want it, we gon' pull up, we ain't stealing shit. Baby, I'm a stoner, you ain't no Google me. Standard on me now, but the 30 on me usually. Bad bitches chewing me, accusing me, abusing me. But I'm on them drugs, I be lit like the Capricorn screen. Lately I've been swiping, baby, I've been foxing. Put them on Fox 6 with this hot shit. I done hit some licks and my phone positive. Just to hit the stats, baby, no deposit. All cash, we cop them by the tools now. Cocky and I'm rude, now got choppers, you get chewed now. 10,000, bitch, that coming by the tools now. Bitches treat this dick like it's food now. Bitches chop me, now they top me, now I'm cocky now. Spent a couple thousand, now they watching, now they copy now. I heard Hido watching, now like bro, you can't be sloppy now. I ain't with the bragging, bitch, I'm stacking, tryna cop a ace.
These hoes love me now, so these niggas hate me. Task force out here chasing, so we run spaceships. I know I'm being watched, so I watch how I play shit. I get to spend a lot of money, cause the risk I'm taking. They tryna be like me, it's only one of me. Flashing 20 balls, what they let us see. He look like he on top, but he up under me. I'm the man. From conversations to these ain't shit free. I think they taking pictures, I can't chance that. Last nigga tryna be me, I dinner laughed at. Looney, I think shit getting real, I need my mask back. I ain't skipping on no drugs, bro, pass me the saran wrap.
No shit.
About to start right here, y'all. It's going down.
What's up, nigga?
Controversial shit now, so
He said I don't need that.
we get ready to get controversial.
But I gotta keep that.
We get ready to get controversial, nigga.
Shit, could never watch my nigga fade, man, I'ma rumble with him. I beat the push shit in the grave, and I done it with him. Press play, it's
Shout out to my Mac made niggas, man.
I'll shoot on this left, I'm out the way, ain't got to stress it with some monsters. When you with me, you feel like a movie. You might see
Fresno, California.
to the trap, everybody strapped. I'm dripping every single nigga with me got a gat. And listen to me, man, fuck this bouncer. My nigga about to wiggle through him. He think he about to pat my hips like he little Uzi. Staying on me, I'm feeling like my nigga Boosie. Your boy feeling like he Floyd, he gonna end up losing. For playing with a boy and kicking up confusion. Now you're laying on the floor, shriveled up and wounded. You showing off your new toy, I oil it up and use it. Young nigga off the boy, watching everything move.
Keep it on hand, can't get caught without it. Young niggas made it, they be too proud. And they keep it on the hip like G.I. Joe. Sit the stick and a switch on the tag and toe. Gotta keep it on hand, can't get caught without it. Young niggas made it, they be too proud. And they keep it on the hip like G.I. Joe. Sit the stick and a switch trying to tag and toe.
This ain't no residence, this a trap house. Don't sell no pounds though. We some hustlers, break it down and make it last long. 30 round cow on the counter by the gas. It's like 100-something thousand worth of powder in there. I count 100-something thousand on the couch, but I count slow. Stop and lick my fingers, now I gotta start to count again. I put a couple back in case we hit this drought again. Now I'm thumbing through these stacks and eating in the town I'm in. I ain't gotta sleep another nigga with this AR-10. Seeing that he playing, he ain't raised in the yard I'm in. Around in Argentine with a Mac under my now this niggas praying now and take another patch out of their car. I'm in Nevada, out in Henderson, $80,000 car again. Leaning hard, ceiling full of stars, drinking Morton Grove. Airbnb is over there, where this Hortons roll.
Airbnb is over there, where this Hortons roll.
Damn it. Let me get this right. My bye. Where we at? We out here. We out here. You know, I just wanted to make sure I did everything for my nig, man. Shout out to Don Juan, man. That's really one thing I want to get a biggest shout out to Don Juan. Misery, man. You know what I'm saying? One of our forefathers when it comes to this production shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you, brother. This is actually
Thank you. It's a blessing for being here too. It's an honor, bro.
Man, I appreciate that.
Drummer.
Yeah, come on, man. Fellow percussionist, brother.
Fellow percussionist.
For sure.
It's funny how when we take out the rap now, we over here, me and Feezy over here talking about some drummers.
Yeah.
Nine-line making this beat. Beats and yeah.
We talking language they don't know, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good. Yeah. That's why I said, boy, hey. I said, Don Juan, all right, now you gonna make me.
Yeah.
You saying stuff that hits home, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, shout out to my guest, Don Juan, man. This is the Don Juan. Y'all know the producer.
Shout out to the Bishop. That's why I got my name.
Shout out to the Bishop. You know what I'm saying?
Big homie. I ain't even never met him, but
sure.
And look, the thing is, he ain't never talk crazy.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Because E40 one time I was live, he's like, this the producer of Don Juan, this the Bishop. So they know, they say the producer, but shout out to the Bishop if you see this, much respect. I got his name from him like 50 Cent did 50.
No shit. Shout out.
And I wanted to be a pimp like Don Juan.
Shout out to Don Juan, man. Hey, Don Juan, the Bishop Don Juan, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? For giving us such a good brother. You know what I'm saying? He
inspired me.
Straight up. So Don Juan, man, it's again, brother, it's a pleasure. You know, I appreciate you for coming by here.
Thank you, man. I'm talking cash. Podcast.
For sure. Hey,
this the next level.
Wait till I clip this up.
Yeah, let's do a quick drop.
Wait till I clip this
Watch
up.
this.
Come on, let's get it.
I'm gonna hit you a quick drop. You ready?
Let's go.
You tuned in right now with my boy Feezy on the talking. Well, I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's do it. See, they catching live.
They can do it. Hold on. Let me get you on this motherfucker.
Here you go.
Let me get your camera right.
Okay, you getting the camera right. Okay, here we go.
Camera right. Let me get
Let's
it.
do it. We live and direct. Here we go. Right now, you're on the Talking Cash podcast with your boy Don Juan and Feezy. Is going down. We live and direct. It's official.
Shit, it's mine now.
Yeah.
It's mine now, brother. Shit, I got it now. Yeah, we gonna make that all come true, man. I appreciate it. Man, shout out to this brother Don Juan, man. You know, man, especially,
I keep look.
Shout out to God for giving me the opportunity to have this equipment to be able to do that on call like that too.
Hey, look, Feezy, let's keep it
no
real.
Bullshit.
Look, let me tell you how respectful I am. Because when men let you around they wives and shit, so I got on my glasses and it's the peripherals over there and your lady's conducting and the camera's right here. I'm trying to make sure. Look, I'm steady trying to look at the camera, but I'm trying to also make sure I ain't looking at her paying the fuck attention, but the camera. But what I'm saying is, these are the details that I pay attention when people are around that they don't know. Even when I have her around, it's solid setup. And I'm saying thank you for letting me in your house to trust me to know I'm respectable enough and not give real vibes.
Man, you do a good job, man, around this motherfucker.
Thank you, my brother.
And one thing about me, brother, I don't see how dudes be so sensitive about anybody that, you know what I'm saying, they got around them. You know what I'm saying? I can see how you can be protective. Just think about a police officer that's just always gun-ho, always watching what you own. Think about a parent that's always checking your every move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's a wife, a brother, a homie, or overprotective people. You know what I'm saying? That's an
I'm not like that with her.
Yeah, that's an insecurity.
I'm not like that. They be like, there ain't down one, because we already know our thing. So when dudes, and then like we was at South by Southwest, and Chris to get numbers and talk to all kind of homies, and whether she's single or got a man, that's up to her to disclose or whatever, right?
That's what it's about.
And then they be on some thinking like some manager network, because you know mostly women in the business is not on that status. And then they be like, well, who you with? She be like, I'm with Don Juan and Rick Ross, and then they get discouraged. Then they didn't really want to do no real business. So I respect all position and people when I get in environments. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy,
yeah. And that's why I don't take people with me, because they don't know how to act.
Yeah, well, here at Talking Cash Podcast, you know, we go with reality first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like
so
that.
you know, I mean, you know, if you got any brother, if you got a bowl of candy sitting out on the, you know, in the corridor, you know, in a place where everybody walks in, and you get mad when it's all gone. Well, niggas were supposed to just take one. Well, hey, you set it out for the public.
Yeah.
You know, so when you set it out for the public, that means that, you know, that nigga, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. So it's like sometimes people get upset for something that they set out to get taken because they didn't have control over it, or they didn't have control over the situation. You know what I'm saying? And control doesn't mean like, you know, fight with force. Control doesn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Control means taking care of your business. Control means making sure your people straight, making sure everybody understand the same shit that you showing. You know what I'm saying? The same shit you showing is the same shit you getting. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means. So like, yeah, you know, no matter what's going on around here, you know, my niggas, you know what I'm saying? My kids, like, everybody know how to move. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not it's even people that just come through and hang out. Everybody know how to move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether or not somebody try to shoot they shot or not. You know what I'm saying? Or whether somebody try to tell them to run me to the gas station real quick. My folks know how to move when it come to my standards. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would never be a type of person that, you know, I just never have been. You know what I'm saying? People know how to move. You know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate you, bro, because you definitely somebody that takes that in consideration. Whether or not, you know what I'm saying? I like the way you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks,
Moving forward too, bro, like, cause we left off on, you know, people that you produce for, you know what I'm saying? And I know that you had a nice following over in California, but I kind of wanted to really get off into, you know, because, I mean, of course, you know, I got the internet. We all got the internet. Beyonce's internet. You know, that's INNANNANANET. In the net. You know what I'm saying, bro? If that makes sense. Yeah. But we all got the internet, bro. And, you know, we've been seeing some pretty heavy back and forths, you know, from fans. You know, we saw a heavy post, you know, that kind of, you know, I took it as something that somebody's been holding in to people that he can see face to face and point toe to toe with, you know, meaning I can tell you this story versus I can type it. And I feel like this was the first time you were able to give this, you know, from your perspective in such a broad and where now people are watching, you know what I'm saying? And it's the time. Tech Nine, you know what I'm saying? I know that's been a hell of a
topic. It's gonna stay one.
It's been a hell of a topic, you know what I'm saying?
Stay one.
No bullshit.
Forever.
Yeah. Tech Nine, you know, and for those of y'all who have not heard of Tech Nine, which if you have not, you must have been under a rock.
Nine?
Yeah, you must have been under a rock your whole life, you know what I'm saying? But Tech Nine is definitely one of the
pillars in the game.
One of the pillars in the whole game, the industry, the underground, whatever you want to call it.
Nah,
Tech
major.
Nine,
you got major features, platinums.
For sure.
We can't
Tech Nine.
discredit Tech.
Tech Nine is also, and this is for those who don't know him, you know what I'm saying, have never heard of him. Tech Nine is also one of the world's most paid independent, successful, should I say, one of the world's most successful independent artists. And it just so happens that this independent artist came from Kansas City, and not only Kansas City, he's from 57th Street, you know what I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken, in Highland, am I not mistaken?
Well, he's from 58th and Forest.
58th and Forest.
56 and Highland is my stomping ground.
Okay, straight up. You know,
that's
correct
what
me
I brought
if I'm
him
wrong.
over there to that block.
For sure. So Tech Nine is definitely known in the Kansas City.
From the 50s.
Yeah, from the 50s. He's known in the Kansas City area from this as being his birthplace. You know what I'm saying? His hometown. And then, you know,
Born
of course,
raised.
he's known worldwide. So having to say that, you have been having, you know, your side of things, you know what I'm saying? Because there's 2-3 sides to every story, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that heavily. And we've been able to see in the ones that's friends and watch, because I'm telling you, you got a lot of followers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And your words move around whether people react to it or not. You know what I mean? What started this the first post to just say, hey, this is what happened. Was it a TV show, a podcast? Was it a movie?
You talking about the poster saying with the wheel? The post that I said.
Nah, the very first time, not the recent one. We gonna get into that one. I think you was kind of going into your side of things, where you went, and you know what part you played in. You know, in Strange, I think it was before Strange Music. It was something else or whatever, wasn't it? And then you was kind of saying what part you played and what beats you made, and you know, what you think you deserved in that. You know, what you should have got legally, what you did not get, where you did not go.
I think what it is.
I
think what it is that a lot of people been wanting to know the story, what's behind that, because it broke up right at Angelic, one of his biggest records.
Angelic, okay.
And
why do you think it was so? What broke up? You use that word broke up. What do you mean? When you say broke up? What do you mean?
Well,
in your
that
terms,
Don Juan Tech Nine, everybody liked that collaboration. So it was always a good collaboration.
So you were no longer making producing beats for Tech Nine at that point when the
after
breakup,
Angelic.
quote unquote, after Angelic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Now, damn it, this Angelic. What? Boy, Angelic. Now we saying that, you know, Angelic started back. What year was that? Angelic.
It came out 2001.
2001. So shit, niggas was just getting out of high school type shit. You know, around then, as far as, you know, our group.
Age group.
Yeah. So Angelic. So everything up until Angelic, you know, did you see this? Did people, or did you see this breakup coming?
Yeah, I
early.
did.
You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Okay. When did you notice that?
I've always noticed it. I noticed it from the beginning when I first hooked up with Tech.
How did you Black Walt introduce y'all, or how did y'all get introduced y'all?
Me and Tech know each other from school. We went to school together. We went to Bingham together.
Bingham, okay. Yeah, and going to school, y'all was basically in the same grade, or who was in the higher grade?
He's older than me.
Oh, okay, for real. So you was young dog. You
know, I'm the youngest out of everybody.
Oh, that's tight. Man, come on, man. I feel that. What you think that what was one of your attributes that kind of made it with the Tech and other people as well? Because we can't just leave it at Tech at that time. You know, there was a lot of people reaching out. But what you think that was the thing that made him reach out towards you, besides you being from the hood? Just saying, okay, bro, we gotta do this. You know,
my talent.
Your talent in the music, doing his beats and shit.
Well, it was just when you peers in the neighborhood and you hear about each other, you like, yo, you gotta hook up with Juan, you gotta hook up with Tech. So it was hearing about me, what I could do.
Well, if your beats, and like I said, not sorry to cut you off, you know what I'm saying, but at that time, if your beats was, because you was just saying, like, yeah, that was at the point you was buying your equipment, you was known for now doing this. Now you know what you want to do, you know how to do it, how to, you know, track for track, you know how to do this shit now. You got the equipment to do it, and grandma's basement to your laboratory. You know what I mean? Isolation. At that time, how did you was already dope as hell? Where it was already people copping beats from you, where they was already hearing your shit.
Yeah. I was already popping. I already had that Romeo Rodnell.
Shout out to Romeo Rodnell. Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah.
So before all that,
barbershop records.
So
man.
what people don't understand, before anything, I was already around Romeo Rodnell, around E40 Spice One. I was already in the mix. So that's why they're like, yeah, this is Romeo Rodnell to Master P. Romeo always tell this story about, like,
somebody tag Romeo.
Don Juan didn't want to get no.
Somebody tag Romeo Rodnell in this.
Master P always tell everybody with a smile. He always like, y'all know Don Juan wouldn't get no beats to Master P back then. He's like, Master P whack.
Yeah. Why, wait, come on, brother. Why you wasn't coming up? Why you wasn't giving the Ice Cream Man no beats, man?
He wasn't in. He was his first tape.
Okay.
The ghetto,
the ghetto trying to kill me.
No.
Before that?
The first one. I got the first tape.
Come on, man. Teach me that.
The Master P with the Bay from the Bay. That tape.
When he went out there to Cali. When he
first came to Kansas City.
Northern, yeah.
Yeah. I had Master P at my auntie house, my auntie Debbie. I did a show tape.
No bullshit.
Yeah, my auntie Debbie, she used to have a picture. Master P, yeah.
Who was all out doing like me? I know Chapman. Was Chapman out back then? Mm-hmm. Okay, boom. So Chapman
wasn't nobody
out.
going there.
No, because of course not. And then Gold Rush was out there.
Yeah, Gold Rush. Gold Rush is my boy. That's my big homie RB.
Okay, shout out. I know something. So brother, you do know I know a little bit. I mean, I am.
Yeah.
I'm out here.
Shout out to RB. RB is the one that got the Mac Dre record.
The Kansas City
Mac Dre
Cutthroat
did that.
Committee. So
RB did that.
So if you don't mind, I mean, I'm probably gonna get flagged for this, Don Juan. I mean, if you don't mind, they don't understand.
What you got, go?
You want a little bit of it? I mean, I just get something.
What you gotta do?
I'm gonna do it. Well, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. He asked me. It's all good. I mean, because people need to know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna be from Kansas City, you need to understand there's certain things in Kansas City that all Kansas Cityans know. You know what I'm saying? Around this motherfucker. And it would, you correct? Gates Barbecue. We know where all the gates at.
Yeah.
And we know what it do.
Yeah, you right.
We know what that barbecue do.
Sweet and mild.
Classic. Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy.
You know
what it is.
The yammer pie.
Yeah.
So when we know Gates because we from Kansas City, would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
But when you hear certain songs now, certain people should understand now, listen.
The impact.
Yeah, this shit ain't a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he said, well, hold on. This ain't the one, but I ain't done yet. You know, he said, we way up in Kansas City.
I know.
Where that bitch at, I'm gonna give it to you. Hold on. What that bitch is, what's the name of that motherfucker?
Cutthroat Committee.
Yeah, I thought it was just right here. It's right
Tough
here.
Buccaneers Cutthroat Committee.
It's on this motherfucker. Hold on. I'm gonna give it to y'all. Y'all be patient with me now because y'all gonna thank me later. Here it go right here. That's my fault. You know. Come on, call my cousin Matty White.
No, it's crazy, right? He give me frequencies of Mac Dre.
The Mac guy is a living man, baby.
Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. We still here.
Yeah, baby. I'm talking about dumb shit, some shit that's fucked up, and some bull ass shit. All this shit is a way of life for real niggas. You know what I mean? We money motivated. We got money.
That beat hard as a motherfucker.
Thank you,
man. You know what I mean? And I'm a five-star general in this nigga. Triple OG.
Dumb, that's how we gon' keep this thing poppin'. Dumb, haters at the door, Major Norton stop 'em. Dumb, got 2 pills, I'm finna pop 'em. Dumb, bitch, panties wet, you know she finna drop 'em. Dumb, this beat, cut it, ain't it knockin'? Dumb, stupid doodoo, might start pop locking. Dumb, how I come? Oh, you ain't heard. Dumb, bitch, got phone right here.
No, it heard. Come on, man.
You know who the first person let me hear that record?
Oh my God.
Mac Dre called me through the phone and let me hear it, but I still hadn't heard it yet.
Yeah.
So it was banging everywhere. Chris Cross is the first person said, "Nigga, you ain't heard your new shit? Everybody playing it."
What?
And I didn't know. I didn't know what it was till I was seeing the crowd, because now y'all teenagers, 19, 20, so it was y'all generation. So that's why I fuck with y'all generation.
Oh, God.
'Cause y'all was coming fresh out of high school.
We was the ones soaking in all that game that y'all was putting out.
So that's why I don't turn y'all down, because y'all brought me back to life from my generation, from Mac Dre.
Shout out to generation, the Y2K, man.
So when y'all came in, I'm going to tell you humbly, and everybody going to be like, that's real. They was like, shit, I don't know what we did for Tech, but I know what he did with Mac Dre. See? You see what you record? So you got the people, so they don't know that I got people who love me. Mac Dre now.
You know how hard, I mean, especially being a artist, you know what I'm saying, myself. You know how hard it is to get the Bay to to fuck with you,
Yeah,
it
I
ain't
know.
just your sound. If you got a nice sound, they look at you. Oh, this nigga's a Mark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And not just the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Even in L.A., the Bay to L.A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Diego. They
Yeah.
all know. Like, hey, this nigga's a Mark. Even Fresno niggas.
yeah.
They all know when a nigga is a Mark. He's a Mark from Yellowstone Park.
Yeah.
And whether or not you got dope raps, but to be accepted by the Bay and LA niggas and shit like the Diego niggas,
it feel good
Frisco
for me.
niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, it
Bay
feel
niggas, you know what I'm
good
saying?
to me.
Fresno's.
Shout out to Mitchie Slick too. I know Mitchie
Shit,
Slick
shout
too.
out to Mitchie Slick,
I
man.
met him through Tyrone. My boy Tyrone Richardson put me on the line
Shout
with
out to
Mitchie
Tyron
Slick.
Richardson, for sure, for sure.
So yeah, I got love for LA all through the Watts, Compton, the Bay.
That's the second
They
home.
show me a lot of love out there, and I've never disrespected nothing, said nothing out of line. I'll be respectful when I'm out there, and they welcome me. Yeah, shout out to Cali.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
So going off into, like I said, your recent, back and forth,
Post.
bro. Yeah. Let me. Yeah. So going through your recent, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, bro. What do you say the main thing? Because I was hearing something about residuals off of beats, you know what I'm saying, or residuals off of certain beats. Now I don't know if that's, just going back into photographic memory.
The thing about it, so you got Vintage Tech, right?
Okay. What's Vintage Tech?
That's an album. That's an album that Tech put out.
Okay.
Chris, pull that Vintage Tech up.
And with the Vintage Tech album.
Tech Non Vintage Tech on Wikipedia.
And with that Vintage Tech album, we got all the, we got all the sources right here. We ready to make it all come true. But go ahead with that Vintage Tech.
There's 4 records on there. Mitch Bade.
Mitch Bade. That's my
song.
We did a remix to that. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I like what I did.
Have you heard it? Yeah, they had came and got me, and they had put me first on the song. I was happy. I was
I
the
like
last
what
one
I
to go.
heard.
Shout out to you, man, for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for that.
Yeah,
You been on
they
here.
told me. Yeah, I was with it. I'm
Okay.
always with it.
You was with it.
I just don't like it when people.
We got that blessing
I just
from
don't,
Don Juan himself.
But I don't like it when people use my music and don't get the blessing.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah, because they don't know. Most of them don't even know who it came from.
Yeah, and then
You know what I'm
people just
saying?
thinking that's from somebody else and don't know I did it. But I ain't tripping.
Well, with that Vintage Tech album,
Vintage Tech is My Own Hell, Mitch Bag, Freaky. It's another record on there I did. I had to look at the track list and I could tell you the other one I did.
I'm looking on here
Tell
and
me
I
the
see
track list.
Lost Liar of Bizzle, Monster.
Yeah, Monster.
Okay.
So that's 4 records.
Okay. I'm seeing She. She is Seductive Human Erica.
So yeah, listen, we can 4 records on there.
Okay.
And I had told him, I was like, bro, you use 4 of my beats, you ain't send no paper. Where we do that at?
What was the other one? What was the name of it? Monster.
Monster, yeah.
Yeah, Monster wanted. Yeah.
Then y'all ain't send no royalties. You just put the music up and then put no publishing.
And
Even though
what
I'm
year was
legit,
this? This
that
was
was
2005.
You just put
March
that-
22nd. It was
You
released.
just dropped it and they ain't called me, did nothing. Just basically punked me.
My boy, yeah. When you
just took my for real.
Yeah,
Just-
no. You know.
just took my work and you just took my work and sold it. Took my kilos.
So what was the arrangement like? You know what I'm saying? Because like I can give a couple of producers like Cortez for one. Shout out to my boy Cortez. And I got to give him a round of applause as well because he's another person that's heavy in the Bay. Like his sound.
Yeah,
A lot of those younger version guys.
they own
from
it. Yeah, it sound
Southeast.
good. It's hard too.
Hell yeah, Cortez got it down pat. A lot of the Midwest, everybody's using Tez, and having to say that. Being a producer, when I get with Cortez, I hit his phone personally. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't got to pull up on him, nothing.
Yeah.
And he gonna make sure I'm tracked out. He gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, I got the best ones out of the best ones that he got, and I'm gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? And then that's that. But how were you? What was the arrangement? Because he tells me like, hey man, and I don't. He ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So. The arrangement is that, I give you the beats and the master copy, you know what I'm saying, as far as not the master, but and the stems. You know what I'm saying? So this is yours. You know what I mean? You use that bitch. I won't sell it to nobody else. and for whatever, but I'm gonna charge you this though. This is gonna be different from other. I gotta charge you. You know what I'm saying? And get mines. You know, but this is yours. You know,
Well,
give me my rights.
You got to think when you my artist, you got unlimited beats.
See, me and Cortez though, we don't have a agreement. I just
So
spend money. I spend money with him.
So
you know what I'm saying?
when Tech was
one of the
all them
producers,
records
should
he
I
was
say.
doing with me, he didn't have to spend no money.
Yep.
To do them. So
And see, that's what
thing.
and see, that's one of my things too, bro. Like when it come to that, man, I always take it back to the, you know, back in the days with the drug trade. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so, and I say back in the day, you know, back 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around in there. It was everybody understood they part. The dope man knew who he was.
Who worked?
The Knox,
who whipped up the
crack,
who cooked it.
that person knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew they part, and what none of them
at the house.
watching the dough. You know what I'm saying?
that.
Watching the block. Not telling you what the competition had, if it was getting better, the pieces fatter, all the shit. So having to say that, back in the day, the drug trade was a lot easier then because you can get in and play your position and learn it and get to the top, and then eventually somebody would branch off and want to do that.
Right,
But
yeah.
my thing is like, there's always an agreement, some sort of agreement, and then when there's not an agreement, that's when we call it. That's supposed to be on the strength of quote unquote, if you make sense. The strength of
He's supposed to bring
I'm
me some
giving you
money
this and
back.
that. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit.
He's supposed to bring some money back.
No bullshit.
He needed the records. If I didn't give him Angelic,
Damn.
Listen.
So did you submit a bunch of beats too? Like was it just one or two?
Listen, ain't no submit nothing.
Yeah.
When I'm you my artist, I ain't submit no beats. Meaning you gonna hear the beats, but listen, what I'm telling you, listen, Feezy.
Sure.
When he got ready to do his stuff with Travis, he needed them beats and the music.
Yeah, because Travis needed some music out. I need a product.
Diamond was gonna take his shit from him.
Diamond.
Listen.
Yeah. Who was Diamond, brother? I know.
Diamond was my business partner with Midwest Side and the label.
Okay.
Diamond was like, I'm taking that shit.
So you had already had a label, you know what I'm saying, at this point when you was even dealing with bro. So it was already a label established.
He came in with a label. That's what people don't want to recognize.
Yeah.
He didn't come in he came in where I signed him from the get-go. Andrea Riggs, my witness.
And signing them means
That's
like
what
signing.
Tech don't ever want to say. He always just kind of be some producer shit. He don't want to say, I was signed to Don Juan's label with Diamond Shields. He half-ass tell the story all the time.
So if you was signed, if he signed to it, then when I hear signed, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
He got
I hear
paid.
It's paperwork. You know what I'm saying? It's signed. Yeah,
I
for
still
sure.
got the paperwork.
So how long was that contract? Like was it
It wasn't.
something?
It was street. You know, Diamond being street, he didn't really do it. Was he did it. We had a lawyer, but
That's that part. Yeah.
Diamond was still being cool about it. He
Yeah.
didn't go take it. It was
Cause it's street.
homie.
Yeah.
You know, it was
Damn.
like it was all love.
Damn.
Everything was based off of love. Regardless, Diamond was just trying to help.
And Diamond was only fucking with him through the strength of you?
Facts.
It's my question. It's my
Facts.
question. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you
Facts.
and
No, I could tell you how.
So you and Diamond. Hey, brother. So this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? So you and Diamond Barrett had already had a relationship.
No, that's
on your
Diamond
own.
Shields.
All right, I'm
I'm
sorry,
Diamond
man.
Barrett.
I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, excuse
Gotta get
me.
to make the name. Shout out
I'm
to
a
Diamond
Kansas,
Barrett,
Yeah,
too.
shout out to Diamond Barrett. I'm a Kansas brother, you know. And when I hear Diamond, it just goes to straight names. It
Diamond
comes familiar.
Barrett came on my house
For sure.
with Fat Tone.
For sure. Shout out to both. So when Diamond Shields, sorry about that too. I apologize,
he came on
Diamond
with
Shields
Fat
too.
Tone.
But so you and Diamond Shields had already had a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Partnership.
Partnership.
Camaraderie.
Because
you know
you
what I'm
got to
saying?
think, friends, the business usually leads to the friendship, not the friendship leads to business. It's business first because you don't got nothing in common. So when you figure out something in common, and you're like, oh, you become friends because that business brings friendship.
For sure. Yeah. Feel
what I'm saying?
likeness or whatever.
Likeness, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, like that's kind of how with me, if I got a partner that, you know, you bring him around, and my niggas already know. You know what I'm saying? We've established this. I've tried. I've even took niggas on tour with me. You know what I'm saying? And didn't make them pay $1, but just get yourself out there.
Yeah.
I got the mansion for us, the mini mansion for us to live in. I got the cities that we going to tour to, Arizona, all kinds of places. But I've told my dogs, man, that like I said in the rap, just because you my dog's dog, you not mine. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, it always ends up being a conflict. between me and the nigga that I don't know
So
like that.
let me
You
know
what
and
I'm
I can
saying?
reiterate what you're saying.
I'm ready for you.
So let's give a great example of what always happens to me. This is what I don't do. So I meet you and your girl. Now, but both y'all handle business. She picks the talent. I gotta deal with you, right? Then y'all break up. But I still know her. Never disrespect, because I keep Chris around for all the ladies anyway. Now, y'all split up. I'm in the middle. Now, what I do, this didn't happen. Instead of trying to be cool with her, no, I'm going to be respectful to her. But since y'all broke up, I'm going to still deal with you more out of respect. So you don't think I'm...
For sure. Just to keep the motherfucking, you know.
So what happens with third parties, to where you saying, what happens is,
the back
if
door.
Chris, right, if me, Chris, and so-and-so's cool, which is cool, and then we quit fucking with so-and-so, that's where the third party always brings up the problem. So guess what ain't here? If it would have been me, Chris, and the third party, most times out of 10, she would have to say to the third party, and they got an attitude, but you like Chris's vibe, but the other one, you like, and then Chris got it. You see Chris, see, now that messed up everything, because now you like, damn, Chris was cool, but then when she came, like something mixed up. Yeah, third parties always, so you have to be very careful. So that's why when people was asking me about you when I seen you on Drought, everybody's always telling me who I need to work with. Let's get that straight.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody's, oh man, you heard of Feezy? Because I remember me and Casey mixtapes.
Shout out to Biggs.
Big Baby.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's my bro.
That's my baby.
Yeah, you know, he told me though.
Yeah, shout
it's
out
like,
to
okay.
brother.
So it's like checking for you, but I wouldn't allow nobody to third party me with you.
Oh God, oh God.
Because what happens is, the same person that'll introduce you here say something weird too about you. Like, you know, like that nigga Don Juan cool, but then he'd be like, but man, I was trying to get some beats from him. I don't know. He might kind of act weird, and he'll plant that seed. And some people are not strong enough to be like, fuck that, I'm hollering at my nigga on my own. So I'm like, I'm going to just run into him on my own versus calling through Drought or this or that. And
yeah, Drought would never be able to get a hold of me, just to be very clear. He would never be able to get a hold of me. You know what I'm saying?
But I know that's what I seen you off of.
Yeah, that was,
that was then.
Just to make sure.
Yeah,
if anybody hears it and thinks that they can, don't contact that brother, to get in contact with me. You know what I'm saying? No offense to any, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
And it ain't no problems or nothing. I didn't say we beefing, but
shout out to Drought.
I just said that it would be very, very, very impossible for that brother to call my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully. I leave it there.
However it goes. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so yeah, when I seen you on the Drought, I thought it was excellent. You was acting.
Hell yeah. I was doing my thing too. I really tried it. And that was an
matter
opportunity.
of fact, now,
hell of opportunity.
It's funny that when I didn't meet you personally, I seen you acting, so that image of you, that is more that character. Like, that nigga don't play.
Damn, that's fucking
that's team. See, that's what they gotta.
Shout out to my nigga Don Juan too.
So I'm like, God damn, that nigga's a goddamn fool. That nigga pop anybody. God damn, who's that nigga? I gotta, cause when you see that and you like, well, shit, that nigga play that shit too good.
Yeah. So what is it?
Yeah, I know what it is. I ain't asking. I see what it is. He play that too good.
I'm from the hood, man. I'm from Argentina. I watched a lot of shit.
He played that too good, but when I seen you doing that, I was like, oh man, I want to meet him. So now I'm gonna go back and watch Drought because I'm a fan of yours.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So to watch the movie, no cap, Chris. No, I'm a fan of this. So to watch you now, see here talking to you, this what I wanted to happen, but it happened organically.
God is good.
That's no cap right there.
I appreciate that.
I know everybody know. I done watched Drought supported. King.
He did real good on that movie, man.
And supported the whole swag. If you ain't seen it, go watch that. It's on Tubi and other platforms.
It's the second one too.
Starring him and a whole bunch of other Kansas City people. And it's ghetto and it's hood. Yes, I just thought it was perfect. And people always say, oh man, no, this. I was like, we always got to start from somewhere.
Yeah,
Don't let the people stop you from starting where you need to start. It will always get better. Know that.
Yeah, you got that.
Say that. That's real. So I admired everybody coming together. Now I just be wishing everybody could keep it going, but I understand how it happens. But I was like, dang, this could go big.
I mean,
and
like
it's
you
still
said,
it's still not it's still possible. It's not impossible, but
sure.
things happen. You know,
yeah, everything happens. You know what I'm saying? Circumstances change and everything.
But it was inspiration. If anybody denied, they lied.
Yeah,
it inspired
especially
me.
knowing everybody in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like R.I.P. Two Gun Kiwi was in there. You know what I'm saying? People like that. It was my nigga JD. You know, it was a lot of street people in there with Big Fifth Dunlaps. It was a lot of people in that motherfucking movie. You know what I mean? But having to say that, and like we talking about relationships. You know what I'm saying? How things could go one way. You know, you see it doing good, and that's why I kind of asked you earlier in the show, like, man, did you kind of see, you know what I'm saying, the split coming? Did. You know what I mean? And you said,
I did.
But at what point inside that, you know, mentally, and say, when I say mentally, I mean in your spirit and in your conscience, did you like, man, what was it that Tech had did prior to any of this? Not getting paid, not the angelic.
Well, the pay was never the issue. It was more like, see, what people don't understand with me that don't know me, I'm very particular how I deal with you. And if you do anything weird, I'm not the friend that it, like, you know, most people like, he keep doing weird shit. And I understand. Nah, you get one time with me. So I'm him. So when we was working on music, and this is when he was on ecstasy. And I'm not saying it to talk about him.
Nah, I mean,
I'm saying doing the thing. He would talk about it. So when on that time, I felt like he wasn't following up. He was falling off. He was slipping on business and not paying attention. You see what I'm saying? And
damn, pills was fire back in the day.
Yeah, see what
them
I'm
motherfuckers,
saying?
And that was when they was doing. They had
that
to do
was
in
the real
school.
ones.
Yeah, in school they was giving us tutorials. But hey, ecstasy, you know, they said, hey,
Yeah.
and drugs will buy it, okay? But they said with ecstasy, it'll make you hallucinate, your mouth will get dry, and you'll die in the middle of the club. You know, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
And then here come Mac Dre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get that, like, you know, how pills could be, niggas that pull up biting down and up all night.
So I just
get
feel
that.
like during that time, so
Comfortable.
I don't even think he think about that. I don't even really think he be like, damn, man, I did start getting on ecstasy and start following off and not following up the sessions and stuff. And
following up the sessions and shit.
yeah, I'm big on that. Once you start doing weird studio time with me, you could be a superstar artist. I'll cut you.
Was it anything in between studio time? Like me, sometimes, like, and again, when me personally, Don Juan, if somebody comes and tell me something about my nigga Don Juan and says, you know, Don Juan called you a bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, right? Me personally, I'm a basically remove myself from the world at that time.
But that wasn't none of that.
Well, this ain't that. It's just giving you an example.
But what I'm saying, that
let me,
shit like that we say to each other's face.
Well, no, don't home in on the bitch ass nigga shit.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? I'm actually giving you an example. You know what I mean? If somebody came and told me that Don Juan had said something about me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with you. It's just me.
Yeah.
And I'm a first think like, okay, what type of, have I ever seen him when he mad? Have I ever seen him when he whatever? Yes, I've seen him when he's angry. Yes, I've seen him when he didn't agree on something. I also know that how Don Juan get too, he don't just up it. He got so many people's names on his mind and so much life going on and then so much shit didn't happen in his life. My name is not gonna, and just me knowing with me, my name is not just gonna come up. Right. You had to bring it up.
Yeah.
Number one.
Smart,
this is the type of thinker I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of when somebody says something about me or when somebody's doing something. You know what I mean?
Something triggered it.
Something triggered it to get this conversation, get this party started. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of person I am. When it comes to conflict, you know what I'm saying? You missing the point, or not missing appointments, missing studio sessions. You know what I'm saying? What would be a damn reason for somebody to miss a studio session when this is something that I like to do? You know what I'm saying? In your eyes, why do you think dude would miss some studio sessions that was scheduled and he knew that he was supposed to be there? You know what I'm saying?
It's just a combination of when he started getting on X, the slipping or falling off and showing up to do